What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. I'm happy to have you here today as we hang out once again and we get driven to destroy our foes. I don't know many automotive puns, so this is kind of a weird series for me. Like, aside from getting the wheels turning and, you know, being the engine to change and all that kind of stuff, having a hard time, having a very, very hard time with this one because I know precisely jack shit about cars. So treasure hunting is way down to the south. Why did I come up here in the first place then? For sonic screws? I'm going to assume it was for sonic screws. You ever had a sonic screw before? I promise you will never, ever forget what that was like. You come across a lone man wearing what seems to be a sandwich sign. It turns out the man was wearing explosives underneath the sandwich sign as he probably blows up when you get in range. See, this game... Let me explain. The other options right there is you can shoot him, but if you shoot him and he's not wearing a bomb, the game makes you feel guilty for it. Sometimes he's wearing a bomb. If he's not wearing a bomb, then you just shot an innocent man. It's like one of those random things that, like, no matter what option you pick, you feel like you picked the worst possible one. But rest assured, there is really no good option with him. Occasionally, he unlocks the location of a casino that you can go to and gamble if you've got, like, a huge amount of parts laying around. But when do you ever have a huge amount of parts in this game, you know? According to your data, TORVAK Intelligence Hub should be somewhere around this area. After a brief investigation, you spot a massive building with the obvious signs of TORVAK technology. This should be the intelligence hub that you're looking for. Numerous TORVAK vehicles patrol the area around it, whilst the facility itself has some impressive-looking auto turrets. Let's radio the facility. We are the TORVAK. State your business. Sonic screws! TORVAK uses a mobile platform for sonic screw production. The use of sonic screws is essential to our production of vehicles, checkpoints, and other projects. We suggest a rendezvous with the mobile platform if you desire a transaction. Please stand by for coordinates. Hooray! We've been given coordinates. It's weird how you never have mono-ordinates, like mono-ordinates. They just give you like an X vector. Or they just give you an X style. There's like, you know, there's X's over here. I'm going to leave you to find the Y. And I'm like, that leaves me with a whole lot of Y to track down. Why would you do such a thing? A squad of privateers are following your convoy, and they're attempting to radio you. We demand 30 gas, or we'll come take it by force. Well, go for it. You're welcome to give it a try if you want, pal. Have you seen... I have a tank. Like, have you seen this? I've got, like, a Sherman. Yeah, you see what just happened to your guy right there? Like, that's what I'm talking about exactly. I'm hoping they don't have, like, EMP bombs or anything. Oh, my God. They have those nasty little repair thingamadoobies, though. Let's stun him for right now. I'm going to start moving in this direction. We'll start working on him. On this side, I'm going to get started with moving these guys around slightly. Oh, that's my vehicle? Well, damn. Okay, well, that changes things now, don't it? Let's knock out that shield, shall we? We got better things to do today. Get a little bit of damage arrayed against him. We do have a lot of repair drones out and about right now. So, unfortunately, that is going to make this a tad more... I'm going to try and get him... Oh, no. Run away! I think I'm going to do that right there. And now that you are stunned, did I just lose a vehicle? I don't think that I did. You fire from right there because technically we don't really have to move around much. I would stun him again just in case because I don't feel like fighting. How did he move while he was stunned? Did you see that? He moved while he was stunned. Huh. There must be like a little grace period in between. Because that was pretty special. That was pretty special. Considering how many badass vehicles were a part of that combat, I really sort of feel like we got the long end of the stick right there. And how frequently do you get the long end of the stick? That's the thing about that saying is nobody ever says, I got the long end of the stick. Because nobody ever wants to admit when they have a natural advantage, but they're like, oh, I got the short end of the stick. If they get the bad deal, they'll call it out every single time. 36 right there and a little bit of fuel to help us along our way. There's a mobile platform around here that we need to make use of. I'm actually going to swing around right here so that I can get on the highway. And then I can get my motor running, and I can be looking for adventure. I don't know. This seems like a game that you could play heavy metal in the background, too. Not like screamy heavy metal, but like bone metal, like biker metal, like Megadeth. This seems like that sort of game. It just strikes me that way. I don't know. We'll buy a little bit more fuel just to make sure that we make it out there. They do have a missile pack right there that I could put on Fluffy. Dumbfire rockets, too. Shall we consider that, mayhaps? So let's say that I scrap that right there. We return. That cost me 20. It's going to cost me 80 to get the missiles, I think is what it said. It's 80 to get the missiles. Well, trigger's already been pulled. I've already spent the money. I might as well get down on this one right here. Alright, so let's go back to Flower Power, which is one of my least favorite vehicles. If we can get a Taunter right here, I think we could still be in really, really good shape. And then I'm going to spend the remainder of the money on gas for right now, and I'm just going to have to hope that we come across some kind of lucrative exchange pretty soon. I'll probably start tracking down the hidden treasure. Maybe that'll work out. So the Sonic Screws are down here. I wish that you could zoom out a little bit further and actually have a lay of the land, but unfortunately I think that's part of it. They want you to feel a little bit lost while you run around. Privateers have set up a roadblock ahead. You are forced to stop and pay a fee. Prepare for the battles, because we have no choice. I just spent all my money. Like, you caught me at the worst possible moment for a mugging. Get rid of that mine lay. Oh my god, he just got laid out. He got laid out so hard. No, don't do that. We've got a missile platform coming in right here. Let's try and get up out of the way for right now. They're going to go out and try and heal that unit. Okay, so we want to go on this guy right here as much as we possibly can. Yep, keep your fire going over there because they are attempting to heal a unit right now. If your unit needs healing, you should probably go to a doctor. I'm going to knock out those shields, and while the shields are down, I'm going to throw out a bunch of mines too, just to confuse that chap a little bit. This guy should be out of my hair really, really shortly, although how you get a vehicle in your hair, I don't know. It seems like it would be a pain in the ass. Missile fire should go towards this individual. They should be able to finish that off fairly suitably. Take some shots at him while you go around the horn right here and realign yourself. He should be able to finish off his foe pretty soon. Yep, there's the explosive right there. You get up out of the way because I don't want to get missiled right now. The missile is away, and then we've got a deadly obstacle coming that way. I'm going to throw out a stun mine right there. Ah, shit, it didn't work out. Alright, well, everybody over here, you commence the jiggling. And if we can finish this off, that would be fantastic. And so there it is. And with the dumbfire missiles, put another missile pack on him if you can. Oh my god, this guy is a G over here. I love this guy, although I think I saw an achievement for killing him in a fight. Ooh, you dismantled the roadblock and discover a hidden stash of parts. It turns out these privateers have had quite the lucrative business here until you came along. Hell yeah. Alright, so we got that covered. Things looking good right now. Things are looking pretty good right now, and I'm pretty pleased with the exchange that we've had in combat recently. Let's go down south into the west. See if we can get them Sonic Screws. Oh good, we get to go past our base, which looks like it's been overrun by privateers. There are worse factions to be overrun by. I hate dealing with TORVAK, to be honest. TORVAK is just kind of a pain in your balls once they level up. We've still got enough fuel, so I see no reason to really like liquidate any of our... It's weird that they send us out on this mission, then they charge us for repairs and they charge us for gas. Anybody else think about that? As you traverse the city, you see an abandoned fuel depot. You find nothing of value in the depot. Guess it was abandoned for a reason. That's better than it exploding or otherwise trying to harm me, so I'll take that. Upon arriving at the presumed location, the mobile Sonic Screw platform, you easily spot a hulking vehicle in the distance. Unauthorized approach, prepare to be annihilated. Several TORVAK vehicles rapidly approach your convoy in attack formation. Wait, we were sent here. The TORVAK vehicles do not seem interested in discussing your presence, so fire some shots on your vehicles. I don't know if it's wise to keep trying to call them out. Retaliate! We have no choice. It's time to do bat. Oh my god. Oh wow. What the hell is that? Looks like they got an MCV2. Advance! Oh no, they come from every direction. Okay, well I want you right there so he can't laser me. That's all that I care. Oh, he's got a railgun too. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is really, really, really gonna hurt. Alright, well we'll throw that out to there. I want you to maintain where you're at right now. And I need you guys on him. Let's keep moving. That railgun's probably going to one-shot one of our vehicles by my estimation. We got missiles away, so that's done right there. That guy's got a railgun too. Christ. And now I've actually got to rearrange my vehicles too. So you go up there. You get to right there. Everybody rearrange slightly. What I need right now is if you could... throw a mine right there, that'd be great. I would also like his shield to go down at any point soon. We are taking like a shit ton of damage right now, and we need to play this very, very carefully. So in order to keep that railgun up and out of my business... Okay, another one bites the dust. We got a death laser going out that way. Couple more vehicles trying to spawn with us, or trying to spar with us, unfortunately. I'm going to try and keep DPS on this vehicle right here. How that death ray affects things, I don't know. Are none of these mine? Okay, so what I want to do right now, I'm going to throw a stun grenade down there. He's going to be stunned in the wrong position, which is good for me and bad for him, which is all that I care about. And then I'm going to launch a bomb at him to see if maybe we can kill him quicker. You go to there, I guess. I don't know. You don't really have much of an option right here. So there's another one down. He managed to get out of the way somehow. I don't know how he managed that, but he managed it. Let's move up here and start dealing with this guy. I definitely think we have problems. So let's lower the shield right there. And I need, like, everybody on this dude right here. I need you to, like, block his line of sight. Do whatever you can. Like, stun mine him. Keep him out of our hair. Just don't let the thing happen that's about to happen. This guy over here has got, like, a death ray or something. Okay, so he's now down. Everybody advance on that target right there. He's got a railgun, so he could still technically annihilate us. Since you've got dumbfires, I need to pull you back. And on this side, let's get that shield down, shall we? Let's make that thing go away. We'll get this going. Keep you from activating any of those nasty supplementary abilities, shall we? And once we get through the armor, this shouldn't be quite so bad. There it is. There's the damage that I'm looking for. Let's keep him stunned, shall we? I just don't want this thing to be able to fight back at all. Keep mines on him. I think if we rotate these, I should be able to keep him stun locked the entire time so that we never have to worry about that railgun again, which is the big thing that I'm terrified of. Get up out of the way, bud. I don't know if he can ram that. Okay, so he got out of the way of the death ray, which is good. And there it is. It's finished. All of the TORVAK vehicles and mobile platform have been destroyed. You find some loot in the wrecks. Looking for the sonic screws, you easily acquire an ample supply of the sonic screws which you transfer to your MCV. They should prove plentiful for the spaceship Mercury. We didn't get nearly enough scrap out of that. I'm not trying to be difficult right now. I'm just saying that I would have preferred to get like 100 scrap out of that because we did just wipe out like an entire army. And we've transferred that on over. So the only thing remaining is the R99 or the R998. I don't know why I have so much trouble with numbers. Like, that's for real. On the real right now, Nerdcastle, I'm trying to level with you. I have so much trouble with numbers in video games. I don't know why. They move around on me. They jump around. I can't enunciate properly when I look at them. I don't know. It bothers me. It's one of those deficiencies that I have that really sincerely frustrates me, especially being a fan of the written word and all of that good stuff. There's only one objective left for us to hit. Wow, we've had a lot of close shaves on this one. This one's got my nerves going. I'll tell you that much right now. I really sincerely feel as though there are only so many ways to describe sand at this point, and you've run out of them. In the distance, you spot some metal glinting in the sunlight. It seems to be a hulking figure wearing what looks like a makeshift plate mail out of spare parts. He's carrying a massive exhaust pipe as a lance and has a steering wheel as a shield. As you approach, he adopts a defensive stance and shouts, "Have at thee, servant of the dragon!" Eventually, you manage to calm him down, although he doesn't seem any less delirious. He explains he is the last remaining knight of the Order of the Wheel on a quest to defeat the legendary dragon. Having set out so many years ago, he is nearing the infamous dragon lair and will free the world from terror once and for all. Why are you on foot? According to the knight, it appears the Order of the Wheel only teaches its members to construct vehicles out of destroyed dragons. Alright, that could create a major problem. Where do you get the wheel out of a dragon? Like, I don't think that any body parts on a dragon are suitable for wheels. Maybe you whittle the bones for a while, but I don't feel like whittling right now. Alright, let's help him. Fellow champions, I knew I would find like-hearted people eventually. The man has given you the coordinates of the presumed dragon cave before being ushered to your medical bay. Alright, well, one thing at a time. We have ushers for our medical bay? That's a pretty ritzy medical bay right there. I don't think I've ever had an usher at a hospital before. That's where you gotta pay the real money right there. Alright, let's see what we got. We got privateers incoming. Let's engage. It can't be as bad as what our last fight was. Like, seriously though, oh my god, that last fight was horrific. I'm actually gonna have, yeah, you go to there and target. You go to there and target before he sends out his little droney thing. Shoot him in the face. Stun him. Make sure that he does not do that, because I don't want to deal with it right now. On this side, we have missiles away. He's going to miss right there, except for our vehicle, which can't move out of the way, which is unfortunate. He's now dead. Shift lasers around. Oh, they got reinforcements, too. Okay, well, let's go for a stun bomb right there. We'll go for a little bit of supplementary damage on that side to help out our missile platform. He should be gone momentarily. See, if the combat started out like this, the combat is engaging near the end of the game. That's the big stipulation that I make right here. The combat is almost mind-numbing at the beginning of the game, but once you actually get like a full set of vehicles, it's fun actually doing combats like these where there is some cerebral, you know, calibration required. where it actually requires you to think and like make a plan and move around properly while still paying attention to things. The earlier fights, I just don't find them to be entertaining, unfortunately. So we're stunned right there. I'm gonna try and line up on this guy, although I don't know how it's gonna work. Let's knock out that shield, shall we? Let's make you into a victim. That sounds nice to me. I'm gonna get going with the ramming on him. Now I'm stunned, unfortunately. Ooh, couple of options. So I'll have you run out that way. He's stunned, unfortunately, and I need him to get the hell on out of there right now. I also need you to run away because we have a fairly large arraignment of obstacles stepping up against us. While you're waiting, you take some shots at him so that we're not wasting our own time. Dumbfire missiles should seal his fate, and if they don't, the wall will. All in all, he's just another dent in the wall. He didn't even get to be a brick, which is disappointing for his song prospects, but what are you going to do? Fight is over. Light rocket artillery, 12 fuel, and 43 bolts. Hell yeah, another fight completed. It did take some damage, but I think we'll be alright. We still got armor and things like that left, so after we get this quest done, I'm going to head back to the Mercury. You arrive at the location of the supposed privateer treasure. You use your sensors and discover that there is indeed something buried beneath the sand. After digging it up, you find 80 scrap. Oh, cool. That actually made up for the fact, I mean, I probably didn't pay for the fuel on the way out here, but at least it paid for the 30 that we gave to the guy. I thought that was the quest with the bottle caps, weirdly enough. I don't know. There's a Fallout reference quest where you get a bunch of bottle caps and stuff. Let's go avoid the signal on this one, and there's a bunch of privateers. The privateers notice your convoy and move in to engage. You hear a gruff voice exclaim, "Are you ready for me? Come on, humor the hook. Hook, hook, humor the hook." I don't want my humors on a hook at all. You get out of the way of that right there. I'm going to wait and see. So we got him down there. Let's stun him. We'll get that going. And then I'm going to remove around to get rid of some of these guys with these Healy units on them because I don't like dealing with them. On this side, let's go ahead and... Oh, he's got one too. Okay, so stun him. Let's throw a mine at his current location just to add the supplementary damage here. Over on this side, I guess assist with this guy right here. His shield should go down. Oh, good, we're sharing spots again. That's not buggy or weird or anything. And stun him in place just to hold him down, but he's moving around quite a bit, so I don't know if that's going to be a successful strategy. Let's get you two up against this guy. Flower power. Show him your sky flowers, to reference Day of the Dead a little bit right there. I always like to explain my references afterwards because I feel like, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that gets like a jolly. I'm not hipstery enough to get my jollies out of sort of like leaving people in the dark. Them not being able to figure out what the hell I'm talking about. How about we knock out a shield over here? Oh, we are about to die. That sucks. Well then. Fire a couple rounds over here. You two work on that end. Actually, can I get there in time? I cannot. Oh, he saw my plan. He knew I was going to try and ram him into some rocks. Oh man, we just took some damage right there too. It's unfortunate, but it couldn't be helped. We'll stun him for right now. Let's throw out a mine. Ah. Okay, we'll just keep him... No, don't do that. Let's keep him stun locked then. Until we get that shield back down, because we do have a considerable amount of work to do before that thing goes away. And so there's the kill on that side. You continue firing rockets, and we should be done right there in... Stun this character and shoot a couple more cannon blasts out that way. Good. Our proverbial vehicle-mounted Gallic guns seem to be getting the job done. You find some loot and some clocks. Don't need the clocks right now. I don't care what the time is. It's always time for ass-whooping around here. It's 5 o'clock, and it's also time for ass-whoopings. So we got dragons. How far away are we from anything useful? Pretty far. Let's regroup, shall we? I mean, I think we could go after the dragon right now. But I can't... I think that when we went down to the south end of the map, we had trouble finding places to refuel and get ready for combat. And so I'd rather actually be careful right now and get that done up front. And then once that's taken care of, we'll go back down there and see if we can handle the dragons later on. Sound good, Gapiche? Okay. Let's see here. Privateer vehicles streaming down the surrounding dunes. They sport guns that look remarkably like modified... Yeah, we've done this before. We can handle it. Our vehicle's looking a little bit roughed up right here. Let me park somebody up in front to make sure that this doesn't get too out of hand. I don't know. I don't want that vehicle taking too much damage. Got missiles out that way. We'll get some ramming started in just a moment. Let's knock out his armor. And we'll get started with some big Brucka over here. I'm going to knock him... Oh, that didn't work. Well, it kind of did, I guess. We're stunned again, which is unfortunate. I'm going to try and ram this guy. We may take some missile fire right here. I don't know if we're quick enough to get up out of the way. I don't think I have any target right here, so we're going to have to rectify that too. A little bit of damage taken. Wait, what vehicle? Is he not targetable? What's up with this vehicle right here? What's going on with him? There we go. Get him locked in. I'm having trouble. Yeah, we're stunned again, so, you know. Maybe assist with some of these problems might be the smart idea. Let's block the firing vector right there. When we come out of the stun on this side, I'm going to stun him in place. Shit. Okay, well our maneuverability's better, so that'll work out. Bring him forward and see if we can leave some cannon blasts on him. We'll stun him. And that should be it for him. That leaves us with this lovely little individual over here. This peach of a soul. Fire some missiles. We got a big blast coming that way. Separate. Can you not make that shot right there? Okay, it must be just outside of the radius of our blast. On this side, let's keep this guy stunned. Throw out a grenade. And there it is. And over here, we have time for one more shot. Maybe leveling him. Oh, we've been stunned. Okay, stun back. I don't want any more missiles coming at us. That should buy us the clearance that we need to get to the next village. See, I like the back end of the game. It's just like the early parts that don't really do anything for me. I like the combat at this point where it's just like a massive exchange of gunfire where, you know, you're taking damage, they're taking damage, but it's exhilarating at the same time. I need to click this the moment it comes up because we aren't going to make it back in without repairs. Yeah, there we go. Got that cash stashed away. What do you got for me over here? We got missile artillery. We could get another clear Eagle truck if we wanted to. That's going to be a death ray, as I recall, or like a blaster or something. I don't know. You can only have 4 vehicles, so I think we're full up on escorts for right now. I don't know what the better plan is on some of these. Were there any supplementary attacks right here? No, there was only red. So, being in a weird spot right now, let me contemplate this for a little bit. I don't want to waste your time, so I'm going to break the episode off right here. I'm going to contemplate where I should drop some of these upgrades, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. How you do, everybody?